morning everyone, respected chief guests, distinguished speakers, honored guests and dear participants. It's given me an immense pleasure to welcome you all for the inaugural session of 3rd International Conference on Advanced Material Processing and Sustainable Energy, AMPSE 2K25, organized by TMHL RSS College of Engineering and Technology. Today marks the beginning of an important gathering where brilliant minds for the diverse fields come together to share ideas, foster collaboration and inspiring innovation. With this conference, I once again welcome you all and look forward an enriching and inspiring another session. Thank you.
Prayer is privileged to be enjoyed, a rare delight that is always revealing some new beauty. Let us all stand up for Tamil Thai Bharati.
Small cheer and great welcome makes a mercy feast. Now I would like to welcome Dr. P. Radhakrishnan, Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, to give a welcome speech. Please, sir.
Good morning everyone. It's my immense pleasure to welcome our team management, President, Sir, Vice President and General Secretary and Treasurer for this wonderful occasion. It's my immense pleasure to welcome our NSCET and Technology Secretary, A. Rajkumar Sir and A.S. Mageshwaran Sir and Engineer Navinam Sir. And also I welcome our Principal. He is a mentor of our Mechanical Institution, and Dr. C. Mahalesundram Sir. I welcome you, sir. It's my immense pleasure to welcome the participants from the various institutions across the Tamil Nadu also, and I welcome you all. As my last but not least is my special welcome to our chief guest, Dr. P. Palpandian, Professor, Coordinator, IQAC, Christ University, Bangalore. So welcome you, sir. And also welcome our mechanical engineering students also. So welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are about to commence our event by lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. This is the symbolic moment that signifies the dispelling of darkness and igniting the thought and enlightenment. I request the dignitaries on the dais for lighting the Kuttuvilakku. Please, sir.
like to honor the chief guest. I request our college mayor visitors to honor the chief guest now. Now our secretary sir, Mr. E. Rajkumar sir, to honor the chief guest with the shawl. Now I request to invite our secretary, Mr. A. Sir, Maheshwaran sir, to honor our chief guest with the Bhavan Garland. May I invite our joint secretary sir to honor our chief guest with the shield. Our principal sir, Dr. C. Malachundaram sir, to honor the chief guest with the gift.
Thank you, sir. Success is not how high you have climbed, but you have how make a positive difference in the world. Now I request such a positive person, Dr. C. Madani Sundaram sir, Principal of NSCET, to deliver the presidential address. Please, sir.
Respected Secretary of NSCET, Mr. E. Rajkumar sir, respected Secretary of NSCET, A. Sir, Maheshwaran sir, Joint Secretary of our institution, Engineer S. Naveen Ram sir, Chief Guest of today's event, Dr. P. Palpatyan, Professor and Coordinator, IKIC, Girls University, Bangalore, Vice Principals of our institution, Placement Officer of our institution, Head of the Department. Faculty members, the coordinator of this particular international conference, committee members, my dear students, and participants from all over Tamil Nadu and throughout India, who are going to gain, share their knowledge, going to gain their knowledge today. Good morning to all. It's a wonderful occasion of the CET. We are conducting the third international conference. Usually, this kind of conference will share you a lot of input, technical input to the engineering community. Today, you all know the scenario. This particular conference theme we fixed based on the scenario actually. The theme of the conference was advanced material processing and sustainable energy. We are focusing on two particular areas. This this conference focus on advanced high performance materials as well as the urgency of sustainable energy future. Today, you all have your ideas, and we are going to release the conference proceedings, and some of the faculties and students they are expecting articles in publication, focus journals. See, beyond that, releasing your journals, publishing your articles in conference proceeding, getting a certificate for conference. Beyond that, there is a theme behind this particular conference. We are these, particularly engineering community, we are all we can able to give solutions for the problems. See, this particular society we are having a lot of issues around us. Being an engineering community with inherent knowledge, we can give for the society. To this particular conference, we can share our views, we can gain the knowledge. We have to listen to others also. In spite of presenting your paper before the committee, you have to listen to others' ideas also. So this is a wonderful forum actually. can gain a lot of knowledge. And giving today's research must concept this following question. I'm asking some questions. We have to find answers for the following questions. One, how do we store renewable energy more efficiently? There is a huge number of opportunities here. You all know renewable energy, but we are having a lot of issues to store renewable energy in an effective way. There are a lot of scopes are available in energy storage in renewable energy. And we can design self-healing materials for wind and solar applications. There is a scope on this particular area. And we can scale hydrogen production safely and cost effectively. So these are the area we can. These are ideas. These are not only theoretical problem. If you are able to give a solution for the problem, you can rule the world. Actually, if you are able to give a solution for storing renewable energy system in an effective way, you may rule the world. Actually, and nowadays you all know everywhere we are getting the word AI, artificial intelligence. So being a mechanical engineering community, we all see. I also come from mechanical engineering. So being a mechanical engineering community, we have to extend our scope. See, we should not focus only on engineering, material, production, quality. That will not be sufficient in the today's scenario. We have to extend our idea. We have to learn AI. Actually, if you are able to learn AI, in spite of computer science students or IT students, they are all learning nowadays. They are learning AI, artificial intelligence. But the real world is expecting the core engineers learn AI means it will be good actually. If you are able to provide a solution for mechanical engineering by the application of data science or any kind of artificial intelligence, we can survive. So my humble request to all the mechanical engineers sitting here, if you are able to extend your knowledge in artificial intelligence, that's good actually. And see today, the person came on sitting before us, Dr. Paul Pandyan is, we met, actually I met him in Bangalore, one particular conference attended by AICT. Nice man. He belongs to Medical District actually, very near to our area, Chinnaparty. He's had a lot of experience in the area, the medical area. And actually, that was an incident actually. I called him 10 days before. Sir, I am inviting for you to bring you came for this conference. Immediately he accepted. Actually, we met him. I met him 3-4 years before. Continuously we are in touch. Actually, every day the technology brings us actually. Every day he used to put status. He used to share mechanical related things, automotive related things. A lot of information he used to share. Through WhatsApp status and social and some. A lot of information I took him and I shared to my students. So nice man. He's running a big show in this university actually. From the day one he's in his good part in this university. Nowadays the quality improvement cell is plays a major role in every institution actually. He's a chief coordinator of QIC as well as apart from his mechanical, he's looking after the entire colleges, entire universities quality control. So he's having wide experience. He came here already, he accepted, and he came here to share his entire knowledge. So another 20-30 minutes, he's going to share the entire things, what the mechanical engineering, how it is going. We get a lot of information from him. I really thank Professor Paul Pandyan on behalf of our management, and my hearty welcome to today. The participants sitting before me, going to present their papers, you share your ideas very boldly and question rigorously. How you are sharing your idea, the same way you have to question rigorously and collaborate. We here getting a lot of opportunity to collaborate with other college students, other professors, if we can create some kind of network. I am very happy to, with a lot of great enthusiasm, I am very happy to announce the conference is open. Thank you. Let us shape the future. Let us shape the future together. Okay. I once again thank the organizing committee who organized nicely, especially the Maharashtra and the entire team, mechanical engineering students, volunteers, we personally thank the organization. So you can have this the students all over you travel from all over Tamil Nadu. You may have a nice time today. Thank you. All the best. Thank you for your valuable words. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference in the world. I would like to welcome such an admirable person, placement officer of NSCET, Dr. C. Karthikeyan sir, to facilitate the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, and our chief guest, Mr. Pandya, HODs, our honorable secretaries and joint secretary, beloved students, I have immense pleasure in sharing some of my opinion. I'm not a technical person, but I just went through something like, today, you cannot separate mechanical engineering and artificial intelligence because they are interdependent, they are interconnected, and they are integrated. Anything that comes out today in the field of any field for that matter is directly related to artificial intelligence, which is ruling the world over the skies. But there is a difference. As our principal was saying, mechanical engineering and civil engineering are core engineering. Why? Artificial intelligence, all other things are like gold boxes that are locked in a room. But artificial intelligence merged with other core engineering like civil and mechanical engineering is like ornaments. And then only the value becomes more. Right? This mechanical engineering and artificial intelligence putting together promotes nano fabrication, plasma processing, and additive manufacturing. Well, this also is paves or puts the foundation for improving sustainability and productivity, which is the very topic, the essence of topic today, holding the sustainability and productivity. So I hope, see, if you go to a library, if you go to a website, if you sit in the library and read books, magazines, journals, newspapers, articles, you have to spend a lot of time to gather knowledge. But people like our Mr. Paul Pandyan, who has come all the way from Bangalore, who has come all the way to share his knowledge, accumulated knowledge, over the years of his professional career, over the experience, over the years of his educational and professional career. It will take at least years for you to gather this knowledge through books, other journals and articles, but he can give it to you in 1 hour. So don't miss, take notes. Because as a placement officer, I should say, when you go for interviews, searching for your jobs, definitely there will be questions based on this. You can easily answer them. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you for your appreciation, sir. Thank you. It is a time to AMPSE 2025 proceeding book release. Now I request the dignitaries on the dais to release the proceeding books.
It's my pleasure to announce this particular proceeding has to be accumulated by the 19 various institutions across India also, as a BLM Institute of Technology, Mangalyadam University, Madhya Pradesh, Dr. Magalikan College, KPR Institute of Engineering, Ramco Institute of Technology, VSP Engineering College, C. Swairam Engineering College, VSC Ramaswamy Raja Polytechnic, Vellola College of Engineering Technology Road, SRM University, Ramapuram Campus, and Bharatiyar University, K. Ramakrishna College of Engineering, K. Ramakrishna College of Technology, JP College of Engineering, MRK Institute of Technology, Annapurna University, National University of Technology, Oman, Lincoln University in Malaysia, Nara Institute of Technology.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Mr. S. Vainavan, final year mechanical student, to introduce the chief guest of today's function.
Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to introduce the chief guest of today's event in front of all of you. Dr. Palmadian P, Coordinator, IQAC and Professor of Robotics and Mechatronics in the Department of Mechanical and Automobile Engineering in CRIST, Bangalore, has published his B. Mechanical Engineering from BS NSCET, Madurai, Kamarajar University, MTech from National Institute of Technology, Trichy, MBA from Aladappa University, Karaikudi, and PhD from Anna University, Chennai. He has 24 years of experience in academics, research, and administration in various higher educational colleges and universities in different capacities. He is an enthusiastic participant at various international and national conferences, FTPs, STTPs, seminars, workshops, etc. around the globe and also presented his research work. He has 38 publications in reputed SEI, scopes, UGC recognized peer-reviewed international journals. He was granted 5 Australian government innovation patents. He also has 5 Indian patents published and 11 Indian patents granted to his research credit. He visited France, Singapore, and Malaysia for academic and research collaboration. Authored a textbook, Electrical Drive and Control for second semester of Mechanical, Production, Aeronautical, Marine, Manufacturing, Automobile, Metallurgy, and Mechatronics Engineering, Anna University, Coimbatore. Also be educated 4 PhD scholars theses of various universities in India. He is the recipient of 17 esteemed awards that includes National Best Researcher Award of the Year 2024, Award of Excellence in Research 2021, Best Faculty and Researcher in Mechanical Engineering, Republic Day Achievers Award 2018 from Integrated Intelligent Research, Chennai. India IASTE Excellence in Teaching and Research Award 2017, Best Faculty Award 2016, and a Teacher Achievement Award 2014, etc. Also, he received Best Paper Presentation Award and Best Poster Presentation Award in 4 international conferences. He is an active life member of the different professional bodies like Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, IEEE Senior Member, IEEE Robotics and Automation Society, Indian Society for Technical Education, Indian Society of Systems for Science and Engineering. Our NSCET, on behalf of DMHNU, feels very proud to have such a great person as a chief guest of 3rd International Conference AMPSE 2K25. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vainavan. On behalf of Daily Manufacturing International Uravinmurai, Nada Saraswati College of Engineering and Technology, we heartily invite our chief guest, Dr. P. Paul Pandian, Professor and Coordinator, IQAC, Christ University, Bangalore, Karnataka, to deliver the chief guest address. Welcome you, sir.
Okay, right. Good morning to all. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. Instagram? Please raise your hand. I think I see few students are raising two hands. Please raise your hand. How many of you are in Instagram? Please raise. Thank you, my dear students. How many of you are having accounts in LinkedIn? LinkedIn? So one more thing, please. How many of you are following me in LinkedIn? There are 16,000 people following me in LinkedIn. Out of that 16,000, around 400 vice chancellors, provosts, rectors of various universities across the globe, not only in India. Around 400 people they are gathering. So at the end of my presentation, I will show one QR code. If you would like to follow me, it is not compulsory. And if you follow me, I strongly recommend our principal sir. He also belongs to our community mechanical engineering to give extra mark in internal. So rightly survey our placement officer. Rightly survey our placement officer. If you want to learn 10 years of exposure, not experience. 10 years of exposure, you need not spend 10 years in your life. You can talk to a person who is having 10 years of experience in his or her life, then in 1 hour you will get the 10 years of exposure, what you supposed to get without spending 10 years. So that is what our placement officer was insisting in this inaugural address. I was the founding placement officer of Trichy Engineering College in 2001. 25 years before, I was the founding placement officer in Trichy Engineering College. Right? Okay, coming to the point. So, respected, after 5 minutes, yes. So, respected governing council members of Nada Saraswati College of Engineering and Technology, our Honorable President Mr. T. Rajamohan sir, our respectable Vice President Mr. P.P. Ganesh sir, and the General Secretary Mr. M.M. Anandavel sir, Treasurer Mr. M. Palaniappan sir, and our Executive Committee members who is always supportive to this NSCET. It is none other than our Secretary Dr. A. Rajkumar sir, and another Secretary as you know Mr. A.S.R. Maheshwaran sir. So I could see two secretaries here, like two sides of a coin. See, in any forum and any quorum, rather than presidents, secretaries are having higher responsibilities of motivating or taking that particular organization from one level to another level. So their value is equal to two sides of a coin, right? So I respect both the secretaries and our joint secretary. He is like a binding agent in mechanical engineering. When there are two sides, it must be binded. Otherwise, that will become separated, then you won't have any value. So, like three sides of a triangle. Secretary 1, Secretary 2, and our joint secretary, Mr. Engineer S. Naveen Ram, and along with the executive committee members, then our ever dynamic, energetic, and young principal, Professor Dr. C. Madhalesundaram sir, and all our efficient heads of the departments, along with the vice principals, our Madam Dr. M. Satya and Professor N. Madhavan, then our placement officer, very importantly, because for any institute, I am working from a very big institute, Christ University. They have 6 campuses in India. Every day, 40,000 students are coming and going. 40,000 students. So from that university, I am coming here and I am telling this point. For any university or any institute, there are 4 offices are very important. Don't take it wrong, Principal sir. Number 1, admission office. Sir, don't
Number one, admission office. Number two, examination office. So the quality of education, it is decided based on your results. See, I traveled more than 11 countries across the globe, and recently I traveled Junia. That is, Junia is 387 kilometers away from Paris, Nord, in France. That university is Bill Catholic University, 187 years old university. Their education system is entirely different. They never ever ask students to write, mark up and write. No. They will give a project and they will evaluate the project based on their presentation. Right? Now it was a project based learning. Now it is converted into product based learning. It was project based learning, now it is product based learning. So that is what our honorable young and energetic dynamic principal was telling. You have to concentrate on publishing papers, especially quality papers. Being a chief of IPSC of my campus, so you have to publish Q1, Q2 journals, rather scopus indexed journals. Number one. Number two, your product must be your brainchild. It means you should not copy from others. Like Apple, Samsung, then again, quarrel will come, they will sue each other, then you have to pay in terms of millions of dollars as fine. And after your brainchild, you have to patent it. That's very important. So I myself have 21 patents. If you need any support for doing patent, either design patent or utility patent or copyright, you can always approach me through your professor, another department or our principals. Because I run my own company called Pageant Consulting. I have my own company. So through that company, sir, secretary sir, without any service charge, because everything is in record, so I do support for entire NSCET for applying patent as well as copyright. Just to check with your friends, if you want to apply for patent, one patent they will charge 40,000 rupees. 40 after that. I provide you that service free of cost. Free of cost. Just you pay the 1,500 rupees that is given by you. You must pay it through online for Indian Patent Office, Government of India, for design patent. For utility patent, 4,900 rupees. That's all. Sorry, 4,800 rupees. That's all. Right. So remaining all service I do free, only for you, because of my old friend, not old, my ever friend or principal sir. Right. Now, coming to the point, how many of you want to become an efficient engineer? Please raise your hand. How many of you want to become efficient engineers? Hey, nobody want to become efficient engineer. Yeah, at least one, two, to make me happy. At least you act like raising your hand. Okay, I put my question differently. How many of you want to become an effective engineer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 fingers in a hand. I think all others are like IT sector placement officer. You are all artificially intelligent student. But in some way I am little different. Professor, sorry to say this. All our mechanical and civil and electrical students, very old branch of engineering, they are not artificially, driven. They are all naturally driven. So natural intelligence is always better than artificial intelligence. So all other people listen, I will tell you the difference. My dear friends, listen, your own friends in your own batch from computer science, they may study AML, deep learning, machine learning, even blockchain, right? And they will apply for the post of junior software engineer, placement officer. Now, at the same time, listen carefully. Mechanical engineers, you can also apply for their post, provided if you have done courses on AI, ML, DL, blockchain through any one platform, either MOOC Massive, not MOOC. Massive, open, online courseware. Either Coursera, TEDx, edX, MIT, NPTEL, Swayam. My dear friends, I repeat that. If you are mechanical engineers are studying AI, ML, DL, blockchain, you are all competitors for your friends. But whenever there is a job opening for mechanical engineering, they cannot come and take part. Are you getting my point? Is it clear or not? Thank you for your response. So coming to the point, few people they want to become effective engineer, few people they want to become efficient engineer. So in this crowd more than 100 plus students. Anyone can you tell me the difference between effectiveness and efficiency? I will recommend you to principal for giving external mark extra or internal mark extra. Anyone? Other college, I know your principal. Just go and meet your principal, tell me name. They may know. Right? Okay, what is the difference between efficiency and effectiveness? Anyone? Madam? In India, ladies first. Yes? Even your answer is wrong, no problem at all. But you have to answer that all. Is there any difference between effectiveness and efficiency? Yes, what is the difference? Okay, I only will tell certainly to extra mark because she has stood and she responded yes, there is a difference. Okay, wonderful, no issues. I will take your number, I will talk to your HOD. In your campus. My dear friends, listen. If you want to record, if you want to note it down, write this at your place of office. Doing right thing is called effectiveness. I repeat, doing right thing is called what? Effectiveness. Doing things rightly. I repeat, doing things rightly. It is called what? Efficiency. Am I confusing you? Yes, sir. Very good. I repeat. Doing right thing is different from doing things rightly. Can I repeat once again? No, sir. Okay, very good. Because you should be like an efficient engineer and as well as effective engineer. So in that way, I would like to congratulate the entire organizing committee. They are doing right things now. At the same time, they are doing things correctly. So in that way, I would like to congratulate all people. So distinguished HODs, faculty members, and researchers, and our young innovators, and people from other participants from various universities across the pan India. I would like to welcome you all. It is truly an honor and privilege to be here with you today in the third International Conference on Advanced Material Processing and Sustainable Engineering, that is AMPSE 2K25, organized by the Department of Mechanical Engineering of Non-University College of Engineering and Technology. And I would like to welcome the participants from online in YouTube also, right? So, why this advanced material and sustainable energy matters? Because our principal also he spoke and our placement officer also gave few insight on sustainability and renewable energy. So here we are at the crossroad of the current era of the world, right? So one is material and another one is energy. So both are very very important. So I would like to tell one small story that I am echoing the point of our principle, right? There are two motivational stories of a Tesla Roadster, right? And the birth of electric future. So let me share a story for 2 minutes. In 2003, a group of engineers like you, along with an entrepreneurs in California, United States of America. So one is Mr. Martin, another one is Mr. Teflon Mark. They joined together, and later these two people were backed by who is the chief of very good friend of Trump, Mr. Elon Musk, in 2003. And they decided to change the biggest challenge in the automobile or automotive industries. Right? Then they started electric vehicle in 2003. That time, the electric vehicle was very slow and it looked very ugly and it has a limited future. But now, you can see that. So, because of the advent of the right advanced materials for their battery and the right battery technology which they have used, the entire electric vehicle became very faster, beautiful, and it is sustainable. Previously, it was slow, ugly, and limited. Now it is very fast and it is beautiful and sustainable. This is all because of our the change of materials which they have used as a lightweight material. For example, you take carbon fiber composite for a car body, which reduces the weight and increases the efficiency. So they use different materials, number one. And second one, they had a revolutionary technology in battery management system. That was the first car in the world which they used lithium-ion cells, the cell which battery which we use on our mobile, right? So they had an advancement in material science. Hence, they were able to see this drastic development of technological evolution, right? So that is the history of our Tesla Roadster, right? So what is the lesson we have taken from them? There are three lessons. Number one, as a young researchers, you have to always focus on advanced materials, and you must always do research on sustainable energy. And third one, you have to have technological excellence in your day-to-day activity, right? So with this, I would like to conclude my first speech. So then I will take you to the another 10 minutes of presentation later. Okay, yeah. So you can.
15 to 17 minutes because I have done rehearsal. It will not exceed more than 20 minutes. Okay? Yeah. Okay, right. Once again, I thank my dear friend Principal Sir and our beloved HOD of Mechanical Engineering and all my fellow colleagues and all my students and participants and other department faculty members for this keynote address on the latest cutting edge technology on material science and renewable energies, and third international conference on advanced material processing and sustainable energy, right? So here I would like to thank all the organizing committee members who invited me to present my keynote address on this special occasion. Please make a note if you have any doubt, right? Please ask me at the end. I am very happy to answer all your questions. Even though question is out of syllabus, don't worry, you can ask me the question, right? So I will try answering, convincing your question, right? Yeah. So here, these three are very important for today's international conference. So number one, so we are addressing the global challenges. So why we do conduct international conferences? We are inviting like-minded people from various places and we are discussing about particular challenge, about particular theme or the topic at one place, right? So that is the main, the importance of today's international conference. We are addressing the global challenges on climate change and resource scarcity. That is what our principal sir was telling in his address, presidential address. So how effectively you have to make use of renewable energies, that we will come to later. So the second important is, what is your role in leading this transformation? So I was telling one real inspiring story, how Tesla was transformed from 2003 to 2025. Same way, how can you make a big role on transforming technology from the previous to the current? So that is another important aspect of today's international conference. The lastly, rightly said by your principal sir, we have to bridge the material science and sustainable energy. There is a gap between material science and sustainable energy. For example, whenever you use e-vehicle, either two-wheeler or four-wheeler, after 5 years of battery drain, what will you do? Just you have to replace the battery. So where the replaced battery goes, we do not know. How they dump all hazardous chemical batteries. So there is no sustainability. So that is what your principal sir was telling in his presidential address. You have to bridge the material science and sustainable energy. So I think I am setting the tone why this international conference is conducted and why you all here, because of these three reasons. And again, these are the three global trends, right? It is not AI, it is not ML. My dear friends, AI, ML, it is not a new trends. 1953, madam knows, Professor HOD knows, 1953, the AI, artificial intelligence, it was, evolved or identified. 1953. Now they are using the concept of AI for many applications, right? So here, the smart materials, metamaterials and nanotechnology. These three are the advanced materials in the global trend now, right? And so the bio-inspired material also plays a major role along with composites. For example, in medical field, if you want to change your bone, if you want to replace your bone, otherwise whenever you go for any plant transplantation, then you have to go for the biodegradable, bio-inspired materials along with composites. So that is also very important as of now in all medical vertical. The third one is 3D printing and additive manufacturing. So 3D printing is it is not the current technology. Again, it was 2 decades old technology, but now it is picking up like anything. It is not like, printing only this mic or the pen drive or your shirt or your collar. No. In IIT Madras, 3 years before, they built very first of its kind 3D printed house. How many of you are seen in YouTube or you have heard? Yes, you have seen it, right? 3D printing is not like the 3D printer what you have in your mechanical lab under additive manufacturing laboratory. No. They take mortar, cement, everything into the fuel injector and they move like, robo, and they are constructing walls. And by means of constructing walls, they have built a house. So the 3D printing technology, again, that plays a major role. You take many components in the aircraft structure or even satellite, even rockets. It is all 3D printed. For example, the nose of the rocket, it is 3D printed by Stratasys company. Stratasys company is the world leading number 1 3D printing company. Please remember, when I visited France, I saw 10 Stratasys 3D printers, especially metallic printers. It cost 4.3 crores when I convert euro into Indian rupees. I found in Fab Lab, fabrication lab. It is there. And that nose was fabricated by means of metallic 3D printer in NASA. So I think you all mechanical engineers are all engineers, there are different layers in our Earth atmosphere. Stratosphere, nanosphere, exosphere, ionosphere. When the rocket comes out of the last, layer, right? Then there is no gravity. There is no gravity. But the moment when it comes out of the last layer, it is subjected to enormous amount of friction, escape velocity. Because of the friction, enormous quantum of heat will generate. When you use ordinary material, it will not withstand, then it will blast. Hence they go for newly invented, composites, and that all done by 3D printed at NASA. So the rocket will come out of the escape velocity, and you would have seen that gravity movie also. When she is, landing from space to our Earth, Mother Earth, you would have seen that when it cross that layer, it will catch fire because of the friction. Because of the fire heat, it should not melt. So all those things are done by 3D printing technology under additive manufacturing, right? Any doubt? Say yes, no? Wonderful. Yeah, thank you. And these are the advances in material processing technologies. Our principal sir was talking about high performance coating and surface engineering. So whenever if you want to enhance the efficiency of the engine, you have to go for thermal barrier coating, right? To enhance the efficiency of an engine, you have to go for thermal barrier coating for your piston cylinder arrangement. For example, if you want to enhance the efficiency of the jet engine that is used in aircraft, then all turbine jets all must be thermal barrier coated. Then only it will withstand the temperature of hundreds of degrees centigrade, 100, 160 degrees centigrade. Okay, so that is the first one. These are the advances. Second one is friction welding. You would have studied in your class syllabus, friction stir welding and as well as laser processing. Then comes cryogenic treatment. How many of you heard about cryogenic treatment? You have to subject to your material less than minus 172 degrees centigrade. You have to cool, right? Then again you have to bring down to 0. Again you have to increase the temperature to room temperature, 35 or 36. When you do this cryogenic treatment, the material property will change. Physical property, chemical property, mechanical property. That will become more stronger, right? So that is called cryogenic treatment. Then comes eco-friendly and energy efficient process. These are the advancements in material processing technologies. Please be remembered, okay? Then comes what is the shift towards sustainability. So whenever we talk about green manufacturing without harming our Mother Earth, right? So that kind of technology we have to impart. Then comes, you have to go for circular economy by means of recycling. It means as a mechanical engineer, you should not encourage waste. you should know how to convert waste into recyclable product. Okay. Then comes a life cycle assessment material. You would have studied your PCPDA in management topic. So these three are very important in terms of shifting into sustainability. Then comes sustainable energy. Rightly said by our principal, he was giving in his presidential address. Renewable energies are very, very important. So when we talk about renewable energy, we remember what? This man. What do you remember, sir? This man, yeah. You only, What do you remember? Renewable means solar, not you. Third. Yes, sir. Because that is the that is the most freely, abundantly available renewable energy. Then wind energy, then hydrogen energy. Please remember, my dear friends, if anyone is interested in doing research in hydrogen, please contact your principal. You can submit a proposal. Government of India, especially DST, they have crores and crores of amount, fund in hand. Any proposal comes with the hydrogen energy, they close their eye, immediately they sanction the money. So Christ University, we have submitted a proposal for 43 crores, sir. We are going to establish hydrogen lab in our university itself. For 43 crores, we have sent a proposal. It is in pipeline. So hydrogen energy is the next renewable energy and it is very sustainable in nature. Then comes storage, rightly said by our principal in his address. Storage of energy, that is a big challenge, right? For example, if you want to have a huge X kilowatt of energy to be stored in a battery, what is the technology that you have to invent to store the energy in batteries and as well as capacitors, right? Then comes in these two things, the role of materials, that plays a major role, right? Then comes materials for energy applications. This is called perovskite. That is what we call it as a material, like gold, aluminum, metal. This is another material which is used for solar cells. That will absorb heat very quickly, release the heat very slowly. Understand? So this material plays a major role on current application on energies. Then this graphene and this carbon nanotubes. These are called energy storage devices, right? That stores all the energy. So whenever you need that, you can extract from them. Then solid state batteries. For example, now you would have seen in YouTube, Mahindra and Mahindra. So they have enhanced their capacity by introducing a new variety of arranging the batteries on the car bed, EX9, EX6. That is the first of its kind in India. They released that battery. So it is enough to charge 100% in 1 hour. And sometimes they say in 45 minutes, like BYD. But BYD, that is an invention from China. It can charge 100% in 45 minutes. It can go with 536 kilometers at a stretch, right? So that is all because of this solid state batteries, okay? So that kind of innovation, that kind of research has to come from you students, okay? Then what are the challenges? These are the challenges: cost, scalability, sustainability, supply chain, environmental impact. These are the challenges, right? Then what are the research opportunities? This is what our placement officer was telling, and even our principal also was, emphasizing on you to integrate AML in your material design, right? That's very important. Again, whenever you submit a paper, research paper, or whenever you do the final year project on integration of AML along with your mechanical domain, that project will be valued very high. Rightly said by our principal. Then interdisciplinary research. You need not do project among yourself. You have any friends in computer science, sir? Spectacle boy. In your college. Which college you are from? Ramco College. Do you have friends in computer science? Talk to your friends. Talk to your computer science HOD. You can do collaborative projects. Mechanical and computer science. Hardware, software. Really, man? You have a girlfriend there? Computer science. If not, please establish. Very important. Collaboration is very important. Okay, sit down. So we encourage not that kind of collaboration, this research kind of collaboration. Research in your domain, right? AML. You can, if you are being a mechanical engineer, you can take few friends from computer science who knows AML. Okay, my dear boy. Okay. So that collaboration is very much important. That is a need of an hour. Not lifelong, sir, not lifelong collaboration. Only for project collaboration. Right. Okay. So interdisciplinary research is very important. That is what I mean it. So that interdisciplinary research will give you more avenue for research, right? Yeah, and academia has to collaborate with industry for technological advancements. That is what your college is doing well. And our government of India, they have taken many initiatives. One is Make in India, another one is Atmanirbhar Bharat. So through these two initiatives, they are motivating all engineering students, those who are doing research on sustainable engineering, right? So government of India is taking many initiatives, and growth of green startup, sustainable innovations are very, very important. That is what I said initially. If anyone want to start a startup, right, you please approach me. If anyone want to start a startup, India is the second largest country in the world of number of startups. I repeat, India is the second largest country in number of startups today, now at this moment. And in India, Bangalore is the first place or the state, or Karnataka is the first state in India who is promoting more numbers of startup. Suppose if you four want to join one company, you want to start a company, that company has to register under MCA, not Master of Computer Application. MCA means Ministry of Corporate Affairs. You can start your company as OPC, one person company, private limited like my company, or LLP, Limited Liability Partnership Company. So if you want to start a company, please approach me through your principal. I guide you. I will make sure that your company is registered under Government of India startup, MCA, Ministry of Corporate Affairs. So I support you. You need not worry about that. So that is how you have to, work. Now, what is your role as a student or a researcher or other scholars? You have to innovate with responsibility and sustainability. So like two sides of a coin. You have to innovate things responsibly, and at the same time your invention must be sustainable, right? And second point, you have to publish quality paper, patent, and you have to create startup. That is what I was talking to you, right? Third one, you have to collaborate with all discipline within our college, outside our college. That is inter-college, intra-college. That collaboration is very much important. So I really like the way in which your college, NSCET, how you are contributing to this international conference. So your NSCET, they are committed to academic excellence. So with the help of our leading lighting star, our principal, he is from the scratch. Last 15 years, he is with the same institute. His vision and NSCET vision, both are aligning in the same line. So they contributing more for academic excellence. And they have created a platform like this for you people, students, and as well as for researchers, for the betterment of your career. And the vision of the university, and not your college, and the vision of your principal, leader, both are aligning in same line. So that is how they contribute for your development, students' development. So vision of 2030, so you should have net zero emission through technological innovations, right? You have to actually innovate. Then you should work on smart materials, smart grids, and smart plants. And you should build resilient, equitable, and sustainable future. That is what we want to see. So this is my last slide. So at last, I would like to conclude my presentation with the future belongs to those who innovate very important, with compassion and built with vision. So I would like to encourage all of you to go with continuous invention journey in your discovery. So thank you very much for the opportunity given to you. So thank you, Professor, for your wonderful opportunity. I thank our another department. See, when I call your professor as, yeah, so he is head of the department, but principal is not head of the department. He is heart of the department. Do you understand? Which is very important. Heart is very important. Unless otherwise your heart pumps the what? Blood. Brain will not function. Head will not function. Am I right, Professor? So from today onwards, your principal will be called as heart of the department, because he also belongs to our department. Even though he is the apex body of your entire college, responsible for all other departments, we are privileged to have our principal as heart of the department along with head of the department. So with this, I would like to thank everyone for your patient listening. If you have any doubt, you can please stand up, ask your question. I will answer you. Before that, if you want to connect with me, sir, is mobile allowed in campus? Others, yeah. You can scan. You can give a request to me. I can accept your LinkedIn request. Then, for your final year projects, internships, any college, right? You can always approach me. For your internship, even placement and final year projects, you can always approach me. My dear friends, 1 second silence. My dear friends, 1 second silence. After scanning this, don't simply give friend request. Please go through my profile. Am I worth to be your friend? Do you understand? Am I worth to be your friend? You please go through my profile and go through the recommendations given by other students. They are working in all the parts of the world. What they tell about me, please go through that. Then you give. If you are happy, give me friend request. I will accept your request without any second thought. Right? Can you please? Yes. Yes. Over to you, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Again, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful exposure and lecture. So, guys,
Thank you. Yes, எல்லாம் உங்களுடைய தயவு தான் சார், உங்க தயவு தான். அப்படி வரணுங்க சார், வர மாட்டேங்குது சார். சரிங்க சார், சரிங்க சார். ஒரு மட்டும் பார்க்குறேன் ப்ரோ சார். எஸ் சார். சரிங்க ப்ரோ சார். சரிங்க ப்ரோ சார். சரிங்க ப்ரோ சார். சரிங்க பசங்க நல்லா அமைதியாக உட்காந்து நல்லா கேட்குறாங்க. இடையில காமெடியா